Hey, I didn't see you there.
So my traditional marriage dress was actually a corset dress. It was actually a wrapper illusion dress, but the top part of the dress was a corset dress with a yoke and a basque waistline. I have a detailed tutorial on how I made, the corset part of the dress, that's the yoke with the yoke and the basque waistline. I also have a different tutorial on how I created the wrapper illusion. So if you want a detailed tutorial on, you know, how to make this dress, I'm going to link both videos in the description box down below. But basically what I did first was I drafted the pattern for the corset. I used a ready-made breast cup. I didn't actually draft the cup for the corset. I used a ready-made breast cup. I like to use a ready-made breast cup because it's I just love the fit of I just love how the dress fits or how the corset fits when a ready-made breast cup is used. So that's why I like to use a ready-made breast cup. But I'm going to actually upload a tutorial soon on how to create your own cup, like how to draft your own cup and all of that. So I simply just drafted the corset with the, you can see the basque waistline, and I've already gone ahead to cut out the yoke basically. And when I open it up, this is what it looks like. I also went ahead to take that pattern to cut on my George fabric. So this is my George fabric here. I also used a fusible interfacing on the wrong side. So I just fused that on the wrong side of the George fabric. And then this is my lining. I used a soft gum on the wrong side as well. And then for my yoke, I used the skin tone tool, so a skin tone net that matches my skin tone. So I used that to cut the yoke of the corset, and this is the back yoke. And then I also went ahead to use a bias tape to create my boning channels. Although I created these boning channels on the lining so that it doesn't show, on the right side of the fabric. I did that because I just love that smooth look, when you're looking at the dress on the right side, but the boning is actually, inside and all of that. So it kind of looks like an inbuilt corset. And then I went ahead to just, wrap the breast cup with the fabric and the lining, and I went ahead to just put it in the front piece of the corset basically. And this is what it looks like once I had done that. So I did that for both sides, and I also went ahead to just put the yoke. I added the yoke as well, and then I also went ahead to just fix that with the bottom part of the skirt. Now for the bottom part of the dress, I made a pencil. I drafted a pencil skirt initially, and then later on I just took the piece of the George fabric that I wanted to use for the wrapper illusion. So this is when I was actually cutting or drafting and cutting the pencil skirt pattern for the George. So I did that, and it was just a simple basic pencil skirt pattern. I also have a tutorial on how I drafted the pencil skirt pattern. So if you want to see how I did that, then I'll also leave the link to that video in the description box down below. So I also went ahead to draft the back pattern. I used the front pattern that I had already drafted. I used that to draft the back pattern as well, and then I also put a slit at the back so that for easy movement and all of that. So I did that, and then this is what it looks like. I now put this George fabric on top. So basically, the George fabric, when you buy it, it comes in two pieces. So there's a piece of the wrapper there are basically two pieces of wrapper. So I used one to draft the pencil skirt pattern, and the other one to just use for the draping of the wrapper illusion. So at this point, I was basically trying to drape the wrapper on the mannequin so that I can see how it would look on my body eventually. So I just wanted to just drape it, and then I pinned it so that I can actually get the look that I wanted for my dress.
Back to look. I want it to look like it's literally falling off my waist. That's the idea. And I also want to give a bit of space for the zipper. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just basically going to just turn this to the front and then just drape it as well. So that's why you need to do this on a mannequin or a dress form. You want to see how it looks on the body. Guys, I'm literally thinking of how to place the designs on the George fabric. So this is the net that came with the George, like it came with the George. So if I was going to tie this, if I tied this as a wrapper, this would have been for the blouse. But since I didn't do that, I have to use this to, like, you know, place on the body of the dress and all that. I'm really confused on how to place it. So this is what the design looks like. Can you see? So I could do it like this. Okay, you know this has a Basque waistline, so it has that V shape. So I can take advantage of this V shape on the net as well. And then if I do that, this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to be something like this. Okay, can you see? It does look nice, but my worry is that it's going to look all bling bling all through the dress, because the bottom part of the dress is already like shiny. The bottom part of the dress is already shiny, so putting this here again will look too bling bling for me. That's what I think. I think it will look too bling bling. But I also want, and because of that bling bling, to reduce that bling bling, I could leave here bare, right? Maybe just have these stones like on it here. I could leave it bare and then focus on covering the bust area and this part with the applique. So that's like the second thing I'm thinking I want to do. That's what I want to do, like that's the second idea I have. And now I thought about turning this like this and just like this. Okay, so I thought about doing it like this part is bare, and then I just use this here around the bust area and then going up here. I think this is really nice, guys. What do you think? I think this is nice. I think the fact that here is bare kind of makes it more, you know, adds a bit more dimension to the dress compared to when everything is just through the beads and all that. So this is like what I think I would like. And I like the fact that this part looks kind of like, you know how a spider is? Yeah, it has that spider kind of design. I like that. And because this dress is predominantly red, sorry guys, my ring light keeps going down. I don't know why. I think it has no like grip anymore, so it keeps sliding down slowly. So sorry about that. Because this dress is predominantly red, having this, like the gold part of the designs more visible, actually makes it look like finer, you know. So this is what I'm thinking, honestly. And also I like how this part looks like a V, so it kind of gives the whole dress it gives it a V, what's it called now, it gives it a sweetheart kind of neck. So I'm going to use a soldering iron to just cut out all of this so that all of the net goes away. I don't want that to have that net at all.
And guys, as you can see, this is what it looks like. I eventually settled on the second idea I had for putting the designs on the dress. And yeah, I really love how my dress turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching.
On behalf of me and my lovely wife, I'd like to thank everybody for coming here to celebrate with us today.